Hey, this is Ben Solomon, and welcome to this episode of the Techno Leadership Show. In this episode, I want to talk about how to support your team culture to remain positive even in difficult times. No matter what organization you work in, no matter what sort of situation you work in technology and engineering, there are ebbs and flows. So you have times when it's high intensity, there's a lot of things going on, and a lot of stress and difficulties going on. And then there's times of ease, and then there's times of stress again. It's almost like a sine wave, as I like to call it. You have ups, you have downs, and you have ups and you have downs. So the times you've got to look at is when you're in those quieter down times, find ways to hedge and consolidate. And when you're in the ups and difficult times, make sure you're openly communicating with your team, being transparent, being there to support them, doing everything possible to unblock the path for your team members to do their best possible work. At the end of the day, as managers, as leaders, our jobs is to ensure everyone is cared for, everyone's path is unblocked, and that they have the right tools and resources to be able to accomplish the goals that have been set for them. And no matter what size your team is, what size your organization is, these are things that fall under your duty of care as a leader. And then there are times when sometimes the organization doesn't allow you to effectively lead because they either block resources, block access to tools, block access to being able to care for your staff. And in those sort of circumstances, you will have to be very open and upfront with your team and do everything that is possible within your capability to still provide them with the support, with the point of care where they can come to you if they are feeling stressed out, finding things difficult, and work with you so that you can support them through that period and achieve the outcomes that you're there to achieve. Maintaining culture, especially when you're in that down times or when things are quieter, utilize that as much as possible to do things that build relationships in the teams. Building relationship in the team, doing things like going out for lunches or dinners together, going out for a casual drink, even if there are people in the team who do not drink alcohol. If they are there in person, some people just might have a glass of soft drink or juice or something like that to be part of the thing. At the end of the day, it is to build relationships, and it's not about just going out for a drink for the sake of going for a drink. And going for things like dinners, what I've found is it gives you a 2 or 3 hour window where you go, you sit down, have a conversation. You might get your initial drinks and entrees, continue to have that conversation, have dinner together, and it builds personal relationships as well as professional relationships. It helps you get to know everyone on a more personal level, on a level that includes stuff from their life outside of work, which means it helps you support them in times of need. And if you take this opportunity in the quieter times to build this relationship, to create the fun environment in your teams and in your department, it means when the difficult times come, you can still come back to some of the positive things that you've done, the fun things that you've done, to remind you that like we're working like a family together to achieve this outcome. Yes, this moment in our journey might be difficult, but when we stick together, when we support each other, when we are there for each other, we will get through this period into the next calm phase. And that's the thing to look at thing to think about. As a leader, utilize those calmer phases, quieter times for building these relationships, building the foundation stronger so that when the difficult times come, and they will come. I haven't been in any organization in the last 18 or so years of working in tech where it's been all rosy. It's always like sine waves. You have ups and downs. And prepare for the difficult times when you're in the quieter times. And build that resilience within the team. Build a fun culture within the team so that you have ways to, pick each other up when times are difficult. When you understand what makes the other person loosen up and de-stress, it helps you when you're in difficult times to sort of be able to tap into that and sort of, work your way and the whole team's way out of the difficult times and make it to the good times again. So hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that gives you some ideas of how to create that fun environment that you can have during the quieter times, and create rituals of sorts that you do. You go out together as a team. You share meals together as a team, share drinks together as a team, share stories together as a team, and creating those sort of spaces and safe spaces. And also as a leader, showing your team members that you are someone safe that they can come and talk to and share their feelings and difficulties with also helps you navigate and help your team navigate difficult times as well. I wish you all the best in your journey as a tech professional, manager, and leader. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button so that you're notified of future episodes as they are released. And I look forward to talking to you in a future episode.